What's up, guys? This is the Rifleman, and I am back to bring you to the next episode of my Empire Total War Let's Play as Great Britain. So to pick up where we left off, this force under Heliotrope Horror has been marching towards Bogota, and Nazario Hernandez has stolen a march on us and advanced to have a meeting engagement. So let's get to it. We have by far an enormous artillery superiority. They got plenty of cavalry, but we should be fine, and their infantry is of not very high quality. The only thing to really keep an eye on is their pikemen. But let's get to it. Those pikemen units, I mean, they share the same traits as most pike units, in that they are incredibly dangerous from the front, but once they get charged from the rear, they are incredibly upset. I think I suppose we all are, aren't we? Right, okay. Let's get set up and going. The Bogota as a territory has lots of mines, so that will be quite useful, plus the port, which will give us extra trade income. We're going to start making some good financial ground here. Then we'll probably start sending some of these armies up to some of the Native American factions just to make sure that they are defeated once and for all. And once we've got dominance of this theatre, we can start focusing on others. Probably India, I would guess. I'm more interested to see how the European factions develop. Right. Massive hill in the middle is not great from an artillery perspective unless we bring our guns up on the left. Do that. Let's bring our guns up here. Anything too fancy with our line right now, just move it up into position. Keep my melee troops behind. Split the cavalry up. Main thing is, let's get these guns up into position. So many guns. Then, you chaps, my actual infantry line. Bring you guys up. Then once we're in position, we will start to work out our plan of attack. Acknowledging that we will almost certainly be engaged by their artillery. Are adjusting. So actually, our gunners might not get up into the right position in time. Might drag one gun team over there. Try to get them into the action a bit quicker. I really want my infantry to run as well, just to make sure they definitely are in position. Comes the enemy guns, but their trajectory is not good. They're going to be pummeling shots straight into the ground. Cavalry move. Charging us. A foolish maneuver. Deployment of guns. I might even fall my infantry back towards the gun. I think as is, they're going to be caught out. which case, probably take gun team, put them in the line. These cavalry are screening the infantry with trouble. Good block of cavalry, so you don't want to get completely caught out. Oh, slow. Yeah, here comes their infantry. My cavalry, so the infantry are in position. You can get back up. Both these units can pop into square if the need arises. Once the guns are in position, we'll start to respond. And I could just jump on those mounted Spanish bandits, but I kind of want to. They are investing in some. Okay, let's go get them. The yeomanry are there to take any volleys they might fire on us. I'm assuming they've got pistols. The colonial horse, yeah, ready to hit them in the flank once battle is joined. Oh, they are skirmishing. Okay, let's back. Probably aren't going to. There we go. After. Probably bring my mounted grenadiers over on front as well. First shot, try pump a good volley into this cavalry, because if you get some hits, those will be devastating. Time to charge because the bandits have come too close. Fire! Exactly like that. Those were excellent shots. And the colonial horse over. Charge the bandits in the flank. Let's make sure my general's over here. Now the guns aren't yet in position. The muskets are ready to fire. Mounted Spanish bandits have been killed. Pull the cavalry back. Group unlimber. Excellent canister shot hits. That's almost completely annihilated a unit by itself. You're not in position yet. You've got one last. Move you again. You may as well unlimber, so this gun is up. Looks like that gun team might be bugged. Super ideal. He even missed the cavalry charge, but Not even deploying to square. Done. These chaps have done so well. Coming for my cavalry. The grenadiers will just about bring them into action. Okay, there we go. Now they've wandered around. Shuffle around a bit, I suppose. Yeomanry, my dragoons come back over here actually. Now the cavalry's been dealt with. Mostly dealt with. Oh, they're unlimbering. Push the cavalry forward. Let's get ready to try and engage armoured pikemen. That's why you're out here. You're flirting with my cavalry. Run my grenadiers because they fired their volley. Let's get them through the guns quickly. Cavalry again, but yeah, the pikemen are advancing on the flank. The arquebusiers are being engaged by my infantry, so that's an engagement we win. Now these guns are up. Enfilading fire. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Look, they are. They're only interested in my yeomanry. So just run away, yeomanry. Charge the provincial cavalry just to get rid of them, but now the lines are forming. Make sure this gun team at the back isn't killing all my own. Kill all my friends! Aim at the general staff. Actually, you might just cease fire for now. You're going to go for the general staff. Cavalry push forward. Infantry push forward. So we got rid of their provincial cav. We're going to tie up their armoured pikemen. While my mounted grenadiers charge into the back of these pikes. Immediately wavering. And they are broken, but just keep slaughtering them. I know that these yeomanry are in Stuck right now because they're engaging. Our line infantry are chasing down. Oh, they're engaging their pikemen. That's not accept that. General's being killed. All my gunners cease fire. Okay, general. A general in the mix. All the guns have ceased fire, so now my infantry can push up and do the business with 2 remains. These pikemen came back for a minute, they flirted with it. There go the arquebusier. Infantry cease fire. All that remains at the moment is that gun team. So you kill the rest of these colonial militia and then we'll send you over here attack that gun team. Oh, and they're limbering up for us. That's extra nice of them. That makes them even easier to destroy. I'm right, we're going to continue. Go. General and his staff are getting some killing done. Yeomanry, oh, you finished your kill. There we go. Anybody that remains will fall back to Bogota. Right, chase them down, hack at them one by one. Not many of them left. One chap there. General plus one unit still after a handful of people. Only 5. So once we give them the order to attack again, they'll sort out their pathfinding. Last one. Very good. So that didn't work out their best for them, but still, not a bad outcome. We've pushed them back. Once we take Bogota, that's when we'll have a really good understanding of how we're doing on the rebel front, or the raider front, I suppose I should say, rather than rebels, because they are... We've got Panama, I think. So once we move in and take Bogota, we'll be able to see throughout the region and identify if there are any new Spaniard stacks still around. If not, then all's good. And push forward. They've fallen back to the capital. They've demanded peace and they're offering 1,000 in payment, which we will immediately refuse. Ooh, they've sent a ship out to raid us. Go get that. Let's go yoink that ship. Comanche have...
Watching and listening.
Spy in Vienna's still working. Got a new town, Leria in Portugal. Craft workshop for you. Okay, let's do another port upgrade sweep. Do another infrastructure sweep. Comely. There we go. Let's get that. More artillery in Bengal. And you guys may as well go into the city. Let's upgrade the governor's apartment. Back up to America, though. This army that we're building is up to full strength. So let's move them down to Mobile. We'll move them by ship towards the New Spaniards. I might even send this army just to go up and attack Santa Fe, realistically. Get some militia to garrison New Orleans. You got good defender. We've effectively fought the proper engagement. This is just mopping up. Mop up. Territory is clear, except for a ship in Cartagena. So let's get rid of the army encampment. Get this army replaced. Panama, let's build a magistrate. I'll actually send the arquebusier down here. Ready to start garrisoning this territory. Although it'll take them 4 turns to get here by that point. Magistrate will nearly be done, but hey, maybe it'll help. Let's get an infrastructure upgrade here at Bogota. It's 6,650. A lot of mining wealth here. And we've still got 2 towns, of which Rio de la Hacha Another port with 3 towns, 2 ports, plus all of these mines. Meager yield, high yield silver mine. Territories one to watch, and we are hacking away at their Spanish culture and replacing it with English culture. Okay, can we leave? We can. Now we know this territory's safe. Push up to the front. Then we can at least upgrade the sugar plantation. Get ready to maneuver this sloop. Move them over to Otterbrander. Okay. So, actually, what ship is it? Galleon.
Ship shape and Bristol
Batch.
fashion, Captain.
Waffler plus 2 heavy frigates. Match them to go intercept, capture that galleon, and bring it back for us. Actually, that's one thing I never checked out. Where's my fleet? Yes. Bring them into the Gulf of Mexico. Search for that massive new Spanish fleet. Pop back to Europe. Ooh, 74 gunship of the line. 74 gunship of the line.
Orders.
Where's my good fleet? I mean, I have many good fleets. My heavy hitters, they're here in Porto. They're not fully replenished yet, but they're going to be fully reinforced. So we've got, these are ships of equal quality to ours, but we outnumber them. And be beefed up by a second-rate ship of the line. Let's get another third-rate ship of the line on the slipway. This is the quality of ships our adversaries are now able to produce. I think this is probably a trade fleet they've brought back as well. Yes, if this is the sort of fleet that our enemies are able to produce, we need to make sure that we are matching that in our shipyards. With the docks we're doing, stopped our naval research for the time being. The greater. Add gun team to this small force. Just out of curiosity, so Bogota, where's that put you in my region list? Just missed the top list. You're off of it. But growing at 13 per turn, that's going to go up once. Enlightenment's going to drive it up. Roads are going to drive it up. Alston. Alston's growing by 22. Chickasaw and Cherokee territory is growing by 26. So Bogota, you've got a bit of... Okay, let's hit N10. I mean, if the French worked out that we had a front line, so I'm curious to see where they're going. If they are going to pick up a Spanish army, I want them to pick it up so that when I sink the fleet, all the Spanish are gone. Ooh, there's another handful of Spanish. Okay, so the galleons move on the trade spot. On the trade route rather than the trade spot. Try on you. Rates gained. 2 galleons and a third. First of all, What upgrades? There we go. Structure upgrade. Cutter. There's our second rate. Or fully replenished. Spanish ship is... Spanish fleet is somewhere in that grey zone, I'm assuming then. Move my fleet up. There they are. We're not going to engage them yet. Would be more advantageous to get them with this with a fleet on board. Second rate is catching up. Good stuff. Here in the Americas, got a magistrate. The Spanish have left this port, so our sloop can get in there.
Ship's orders, Captain. Your Majesty.
Army up. Can upgrade large sugar plantation. As we'll upgrade the roads. Well, one turn till you get your new port. Let's go to Cartagena, recruit another sloop, and they'll sail over. And I mean, that fleet would be enough. Mob this fleet. I don't need my heavy hitters around. Okay, so they're not in Campeche. Let's check Veracruz. This fleet out. Good to be able to deal with that, but then again, I am not very good at naval battles, so even I can screw this up. 2 galleons. Surround them with fire. Should be fun. Yes, then this will be another handful of ships we can send back to London. Although, to be honest, I might even keep them with this fleet that I'm using to attack them now. I do still want to grow my naval strength in all theatres. Okay, so 4th rate, 5th rate, followed up by... Well, let's put all my ships of the line in one fleet, in one formation. These full rigged pinnace. Another. Already in range. Okay, let's get ready to close distance. They are turning to engage themselves, but we want to close the distance. Forward, Fiona at the back, taking some hits. Play with time compression on. And you guys away. Because realistically, so these guys, this fleet is drawing the attention of their ships. I want to move this fleet away. Although they're sailing into the wind by trying to run. It's probably better if I break them up and make them just turn. As is, they are just allowing these ships to run away. May as well just keep picking away at them with time compression on, because otherwise this engagement would take forever. Maybe do this. If we can, try. No, you're out of range for chain. Archers up front. Gonna take some hits. Comedy, his flagship's coming up. Maybe try chase them down, because it looks like they are going to let us give us that freedom to move. These ships, let's try bring them back around the rear of this formation. What I want to do is get into a brawling action. I don't think that they're going to let us do that. May as well fire chain, because that'll make them run. Break formation, get moving towards that galleon. As we've got it, we'll be able to isolate it. And what? Get a chain broadside, well, chain shot into those masts. Excellent. He is not going to be able to keep up pace with Bizarro. These lighter ships try sailing behind her stern. These ships just try match her turn firing chain. You fire some chain shots into her mast as well. Do some damage. Your guns are reloading right now. Archer's got the mizzen on Bizarro. You might just keep these ships, just start peppering them with round shot. Edinburgh. Round. Archer's going to keep firing round shots into Bizarro's stern. These ships need to cut in ahead of Diligente. I need this fourth rate to start closing against this ship. You're going to need to start turning, because you're going to be in broadside engagement range there, me old mucker. Right, try get Liberator in front of ready. Fire. Reload. Liberator's going to be sucking up broadsides from Bizarro, who's in pretty good shape. Bring these smaller ships in a bit closer. Bring Edinburgh in closer as well. The Admiral's flagships can be sniping from range. Putting in fight. Broadside. Slightly turn, get a raking broadside into Diligente, into stern. Fire as she bears. Got a few gun crew there up on deck. Try to get some of these 6th rates. They're still picking away. Broadside, fire, load again. Then Archer. Fire, killed the enemy admiral. Get both these ships to full speed. Keep Liberator turning, ready to engage. Routing. Soon you will break. You chaps. Yes. Keep pivot yourself again, good sir. Shots. Oh. What the hell? Because we've got a bit more of a wider engagement. Let's get a Liberator popping off chain shot just to keep attacking those masts. Everybody else is just trying to chase her down. Another set of shots into those glorious masts. On ahead, good sir. He's wavering. More fire. Good hit. Loading their muskets. Archer, get ready. Shots, and she's routing. But this is not going to end until they surrender fully. Just chase those are not chase cannons, the opposite. Running away cannons. Speed up time. Everybody open up. Required to surrender, sir. Good. There we go. That's a bit of an expansion for this fleet. I don't think the Americas necessarily requires high rate ships of the line. I think for now this should be fine. Even then, I think the big heavy hitter fleet, I think really should be split into two, and then some heavier ships of the line added to make a bit of a. You know, I've not just got an enormous fleet of hulks. I've got some nimble ships to make up the rest of the fleet. I think that would make sense. But again, these big ships of the line are expensive. Maybe just add the galleons. We earn $2,000 for sinking or for cashing in that pinnace.
Orders, Captain.
And that $2,000 nearly makes up the cost of repairs. Okay. Government upgrade. Get some industry upgrades. May as well.
Yes, my lord.
You just advanced. I mean, this force makes it down to Mobile. They may actually straight up invade New Mexico. Maybe. Depending on how well garrisoned it is, that's where they may end up going. So, I mean, Sweden at some point, if they can get all those armies to sea, it could cause some real issues. Okay, so that's an engagement we should win. But I really don't like how it's not giving me the balance of power, so I'm going to be a chicken.
We are victorious.
Oh, we lost 5 ships to it. Still. Bring in 1 pinnace, cash the rest in, and they lost their entire fleet. Not a bad outcome. Yeah, it was. New Spain wants peace. They are not going to get it. But yeah, my naval skills leave something to be desired. Particularly because they're just these naval engagements in this forever. Henry Mill, nobleman. So in terms of my European universities, it's Dundee. Needs one. I mean, in theory, you should probably optimize who's at what and specialize your universities, but I'm never that bothered about doing that. Okay, up Louisiana, get a craft workshop. Puerto Bello in Panama. Get a trade. Let's get a trading port.
I cannot do that.
Move a sloop across. Excellent. Kevin McDowell. Oh, general that was just garrisoning this port by themselves. Port blockaded. Sloop of war. Okay, let's just send
On our way, Captain.
detachment of ships.
We'll take the high coast. The sea is ours. All
Sink
the
them.
way.
Move the rest of the fleet across.
Where to, Captain?
That was the main. That was the main damage. The main threat. Bring you guys back to Holguin. Then we can use shipyard at Liagane. Third-rate ships of the line to your strength. +1 to subterfuge. Should be using you. Oh, really juddery there. Infiltrate Berlin. Lots of good economy upgrades right here. Okay. Infrastructure check. Good port check. If we get to a point where there are no trade ports and we may as well just upgrade military shipyards, then I will. Trade ports are my priority. Okay, looks like shipyards it is.
Officer on.
Yeah, then you're coming to go and nick this galleon. Do that. When the enemy is heavily outnumbered and I have a qualitative advantage, then I can do naval engagements. It's a bit cowardly, but heavy frigates up front. This shit. Way up here. Just use the weather gauge to just spear straight towards them to form that brawling engagement that we want. Bellerophon that is damaged. Admiral is up front. Individually, this one ship does outnumber all of us. That's why we're going to need to make sure we position our ships, try and cause maximum upset. So they're going to cross our T. Nothing we can do about that. Just sail straight in. Break one ship off to try and go for her stern. Get some free broadsides. You've killed much of our crew. Okay, right. Go and come after you now. Try to stay ahead of her. Bellerophon. No, you can rake her. No, from that position you should be firing into her mast from back there. We want to stay on her starboard side. We are just... her starboard battery is damaged. No, she is at full sail. She is catching us up. Now stopping. Not let her take us on one at a time. Shouldn't be. few of our ships are going to be on our starboard side, which is at full strength. Bellerophon, you're going to have to start turning this way, which I don't want you to do. Just to try and make sure we're presenting our side. Start turning into the winds. Our ability to engage impacted. Buffalo. Alerts steaming in, turning. And going, although you're going to gain an advantage from turning into the wind. Our mobility's still good enough. Have to shoot, otherwise it'll take too long. Turn away, now she's fired. Present the starboard battery. Barfleur. Let's try and hit her sails a bit, because she is not in a good place. Well, she's quite immobile at the moment, which I don't really want. There we go, that's exactly what I wanted. Her main mast to be gone. That'll slow her down. Come on, Bellerophon. Spin that hulk around. It's a nug where there used to be a mast. There is no mast anymore. Run ahead. Full sail. So alerts to the stern. They're able to fire. Getting our starboard battery from Barfleur into position. May elect to try aim at Barfleur with her shots, though she is hitting Bellerophon. Alert, you need to close in rapidly. And Bastion is now wavering. Load, you swines, load! Hit, we lost a gun. Ready to load and fire. On alert. Keep going. So in this mod, I have disabled boarding. So in the past, that was, well, apparently it was something that caused issues in this mod. Might be giving up Bellerophon. Buy some time. Only one gun. Let San Sebastian go on ahead so I can try and present my port battery. We got one handful of guns on the port, on the starboard side, but on port side. Port side, I am a lot more to offer. Firing into the stern of my Admiral's flagship. Stop, keep going. 10. So the Admiral's flagship goes this direction. There we go. You know what happens now. Possible bit of friendly fire. Oh, the galleon surrendered. Went in boxed in like a turtle's pecker. Awesome. Well, we'll be having that ship if you don't mind, eh? Good. I need to check what the naval balance of power looks like, or the naval prestige looks like, really. Let's see. Well, let's see what. I don't know why Empire these loading times take a little longer than you'd like. The trade seas are free once more.
Aye, sir.
Bring yourself back to Europe. $11,000.
Waiting for orders.
General out. Recruiting. I'm not sure I want the Irish militia. I'll have a Highland warband. Yeah. One cavalry.
Yes.
Get some more cavalry. Let's get horse guards. Carabiner. Goons. That'll do. Already got? No. Regiment of horse. Okay, that'll do on the recruitment front. Let's find some juicy industry to invest in, hopefully. Go, perfect. Ironmaster's Forge. So in terms of our income, 49,000, we are increasing our military strength, so that's going to have an impact. In terms of prestige, oh yeah, in terms of the Navy, we're really good. In terms of the Army, we're getting up there now. Good, very good. Nothing on the horizon immediately to worry about as far as research goes.
Any orders?
Yes, that Spanish ship, the Spanish fleet that headed into the Mediterranean.
Awaiting.
I suspect they're deliberately not doing anything because they know that that Royal Navy fleet is right there. And New Spain is sending some agents to try and steal our technology. Not going to work, good sir. New town emerges. Galway. Galway have a craft workshop. Upgrade the craft workshop in Upper Louisiana immediately because it's cheap. Upgrade the governor's building just because it's the last time we have to worry about it. Adam Barnaby. Make for Cadiz. Put in for repairs.
Awaiting further orders.
Awesome. Okay. Ports, ports, ports. Pretty sure we must be getting to a point now where we don't have territories that don't have metalled roads. Might be some islands, perhaps? Yeah, on the continent. Upgrade. You an iron mine? Silver mine. Yeah, you're still getting an upgrade. Get an iron forge upgrade. Nearly made it to the coast. This army leave. -5. Now they're really not happy. Tea drinker. Good. He's getting tanked in India. Governor's apartments. School of combat training in the south. All of our ministers are still really good, so I have no compulsion to mess around with any of them. One more turn till we get advanced siege artillery, which just increases our command stats, but increases our costs. Not like. Maneuvers complete. We see where those Swedish fleets are going. New Spain are putting new ships to sea, which they are able to do, but I don't think it helps them out. Advanced siege artillery. Okay, so maybe you chaps might get back on with naval research. Got a great arsenal. Lots of marine, 12-pound independent company, 3-pounder guns, 24-pound foot. I mean, it looks like our artillery is just going to constantly be organ guns. It looks like our artillery is going to constantly be made obsolete. Okay. Road upgrade. Coffee plantation here. Made up Puerto Bello. -2, I think, should be okay to move this army out. Might have to flick exempt from tax for a turn, but this army can get aboard ship, sail to attack Antigua. This army, they're already there, so let's ready. This force is going to get a hell of a trial by fire. Your orders are attack Mexico City, which looks like we might actually be able to run straight in. Not quite, but there is a full army there. Lots of pikemen. No cavalry. 1 gun team. Ooh. Yeah, the intention would be to use this army, move them by sea to Antigua, and take that as well. All the while, also moving on Santa Fe. Move this fleet over to Lugane. We're about to get 4th rates. Another galleon. Or secondary. I think it was one of our fourth rates we had that we lost here. Oh no, there they are. Not bad. But
Sir,
set this episode off, or the end of this episode, with another engagement. Cibrian Maldonado is being attacked by George Wade in the south. But looking at the timer, I believe it's time to end the episode. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for some more slaughter in the Americas. Cheers, everyone.